Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our platform and thank you so much for joining today. So, guys, if this is your first time here, please do not forget to subscribe and also support the movement by sharing the video because this is the only way you can help me get water to drink, right? Thank you so much. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about some questions. They are more or less like questions, but I want to respond to them in a video because there are many. So in case somebody has these same problems, the person can equally benefit from this video. Now, my name is Milton. For those who are just joining, if you are just joining, my name is Milton. I'm equally the chairman of the broke community. Thank you so much, but we will never remain broke forever. So keep working. Now, I want to equally make you understand that I am no way an immigration lawyer or agent. All I do is to share my experiences, okay? Then I equally share my travel experiences, outside travel and travel experiences, and equally I'm using my research skills to bring all these materials here. So when you watch my video, please know that I have done the work already. But to be on the safe side, make sure you do your own research so that it can benefit you more. Let's go to the questions. But before we go to those questions, I want to tell you something. There is a case of a girl who moved to Canada in 2017, and right now they are facing deportation. What happened? IRCC recently, I think probably maybe she wanted to apply for permanent residency, and they came across her file or maybe citizenship, and they discovered that the admissions letter that she used to move to Canada, which came from another person through another person, the offer letter was fake. So this is what is on ground now. So IRCC noticed that the admissions was fake. The thing is transacting between Nova Scotia Community College and the University of Regina in Nova Scotia. So I don't know more about the details, but all I can say is that after that confirmation, IRCC also is investigating more than 9,000 applications, like 9,000 international students in Canada. They are saying that they probably use fake admissions letters. Why am I saying this? Please, when you go to people for them to do offers to you, make sure you know these people. First thing first, I always tell people that for you to go to anybody, make sure that this person has a website or a platform where you can actually see what the person is doing, because I believe that if you see what an individual is doing, you will know if the individual knows what they are saying or not. For example, if you are watching my videos now on this YouTube channel, you go to my second channel, you watch from there, you go to Facebook, my 2 Facebook pages, you watch my videos from there. It means that you can already detect, or if you see my work, you can already know what I can do and what I cannot do. This is the way I notice people. So please always do your due diligence, because without you doing your due diligence, you are going to come across situations in life like this. The reason why I picked up my phone and started filming content like this is because I realized that so many people who are younger than me, so many people who are older than me do not know some of these things, because I've been in that trap. And when I came out of that trap as well, I noticed that the best way for me to go is to go in depth to research. And when I started studying, I learned more. So a lot of international students in Canada are facing deportation. And now you can now understand why IRCC actually said that, please, we will be giving you provincial attestation letters, because you cannot fake an attestation letter. Impossible. You are not the one giving to students. It is the government who is giving to the student. The only thing you can fake is an offer letter, which eventually is going to come back to you, because when you will reach the stage when you want to apply for PR and citizenship, they will go back to your files and bring them out and start checking one after the other with the university. So you have to be careful on the things you are doing. This is the update I wanted to give to you. We just pray that this lady finds solo or maybe find help in what he or she is doing. But again, I always blame the people. Why didn't you verify with the school? I always say these things, but again, I cannot really judge that much. Now, these are the questions people sent to me, and we are going to be starting with the first question: application periods to France. Someone asks, Milton, what time can I be expecting applications in France to open? And this is my response. For you to actually study in France, you need to be checking their universities from November, December, January. But like I said, let me explain. If you want to study in those cheap universities I always mention on my channel, where I said you can pay 170 euros for BSc license program, you can pay 240 for masters, and you can pay 380 for PhD, you should start checking from November, December, January latest, because this is the time most universities like the University of Paris-Saclay, the University of Paris-Cité, and the University of Dolians, all these universities that will charge you less money, they are usually open. And remember, you must go through Campus France to apply for all these programs. I hope this is clear for France and the application timeline. Now, someone equally said authentication. I am asking this question based on authentication. Milton, does authentication expires? Because some people are saying this. I want to know if it's true. Now, she wants to apply to Portugal, and her fear is that if she authenticates her documents now, they might expire. Well, to me, and what I know is, for you to authenticate your documents successfully for you to use for Portugal, you need to do them at the level of the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Then you take them to the Portuguese embassy. Okay, from Portuguese embassy, they will go back to your ministry for verification. Now, the case is not the same for Cameroonians. And of course, if you ask my opinion, authentication or legalization for Portugal does not expire. Same thing for Austria. In as much as your documents have passed through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and equally passed through the various embassies, I do not think that it can expire. In case somebody tells you something otherwise, then it is now your duty to verify. But this is what I know. Authentication and verification. Remember, for the case of Austria, you have to do authentication, okay, then you do legalization, then you do verification. But for Portugal, you are not doing verification, you are only doing authentication and legalization. I hope this is clear on this point now. Now, another one came in. Can dependents join me in France or Portugal? Well, let's say there are countries you can move to with your family, and the very first one is Portugal. So if you are moving to Portugal and you have an admission to study in any university in Portugal, just know that you can move with your family at once with a student visa. But before you move with your family, make sure you write the embassy, because many things have changed and a lot of rules are coming into place. These countries, they are trying to reduce the number of international students that are moving in. I hope you understand. Then for the case of France, you cannot move at once on a student visa with your family. Obviously, when you finish the program or during your second year or third year, you can obviously book in for them to join you. But remember, there is a procedure. What you are going to be doing is called family reunification or family reunion application, where you are going to get a family reunion visa. So this is what you need to know. If you are looking for countries you can migrate with your family at once, go to Austria. 1, 2, go to Finland. Then 3, go to Denmark. 4, look at Australia. 5, look at Canada if you are going for master's or PhD. So you should note all these details. And I didn't talk about Portugal, or if I did, then you should take all these things into consideration. Many other countries you can go with family, like Spain, or the only country you can invite your family over is Germany and Belgium and the Netherlands as well. Okay, you can always go alone, but when it comes to invitation, you would only invite them. So that is what you should know. Then Spain and Italy, which one should I choose for my Schengen visa? Well, they are almost the same when it comes to Schengen visa, but if you ask me, I will tell you focus more on Italy. The reason is because Italy is somehow migration friendly, but again, remember, you need to put in a strong application, or you need to apply and do the right things, like the necessary things, in order for you to actually pull through with this. It is so important for you to consider this. I just say let me update you so that you know about all these things. Now, when you choose the Schengen visa, remember, I have always emphasized on the fact that Schengen visa is not given to everybody, and most people that get these rejections are those that had never traveled before. That is, they lack travel history at all at all. And a group of other people that usually get a rejection are those that apply for the visa without talking about their home ties or what can bring them back home. So pay attention to these details. If you need travel history, travel to places like Nigeria, Rwanda, and every other visa-free country to Cameroon. Remember, you may ask me, a visa and a stamp, are they the same? They are not the same. The visa is ranked higher than a normal stamp. So if you got just the stamp, fine and good. It shows that you've traveled at least, but the visa is more powerful. So please put all these things into consideration. For the other questions, I'm going to be answering them one after the other. And if I don't answer your own, please be patient. I'm still going to come back to it. I hope this helps you till we meet again in another one. Bye.